Hello, how are you all? Today we are going to learn how to make whiteboard animation videos using VideoScribe software. This software is very easy to make whiteboard animations with. We are going to learn in detail, and this video is being made specially for those who do not know why whiteboard animation videos are, what is VideoScribe, how whiteboard animation videos are made. This is a detailed lecture video in which we will discuss each and everything in detail, including how to add images, how to add text, how to add charts, how to change backgrounds, how to save a VideoScribe file, how to add audios, how to add the hands. Each and every detail will be discussed in detail. We will also discuss how to edit element properties of the elements, that may be an image, that may be a text, or even that may be a chart. Whatever there is, we will discuss each and every point in detail. And remember this, since this is a video being made specially for beginners level, we will be talking in simple words, in simplest words, so that those who are new to the concept of whiteboard animations and VideoScribe can understand very easily, and those students who complete this course, who watch this video completely, could start immediately making their own whiteboard animation videos. If you are watching this video for second time or third time, or have some idea of the whiteboard animation, please go to the description box. We have placed a detailed timeline of this video. You can skip to any part wherever you want to. Please also share this video with others who would like to learn how whiteboard animated videos are made and how VideoScribe works. Okay, whenever you open your VideoScribe, the first thing that I would like to show you is that when you open a VideoScribe file, how you have to save it. Just go there and click on Save or Export. There you have to name your file, give the name of your video here. You can also specify the path from here. Click here and locate your folder from here and click Save and OK. This is how you will save your folder in VideoScribe. This is how we can save VideoScribe file. First of all, I will show you how to add images in our VideoScribe. There is an option of Add New Image. Click on this. You will have a vast variety of library available in VideoScribe, from where you can add images to your VideoScribe. If you want to upload your own image, you can also do that by clicking here. Import SVG, GIF, PNG, JPG or zip file, whichever file you want, you can choose from here. Click here and you can choose any file from your computer, laptop, PC. I will add any image from here and show you how to add images in VideoScribe. Just single click on it and this is how you can add your image in VideoScribe. Now, as you add your image, the first thing that you have to do is that you have to resize it. You have to resize your file. Whenever you resize your file, always remember that we use these pointers at the corners and not the pointers that are in the centers of the sides or top, because if you use that, instead of resizing the image, we will be distorting the image, and we do not want to do that. We were looking to resize our image rather than distorting the image. So I am resizing my image and placing it here. Now I have added one image into VideoScribe. Let me show you one more image. Click on Add New Image and click here on any image that you would like to add. Let's choose this image, and we have added one more image. Again, what I will do is that I will take this on a side, and first thing that I want to do is that I want to resize this image. So I have resized this image and I have placed this image right here. So adding image is so simple. Now you know that making whiteboard animation is so easy. This is how we can add images into our VideoScribe. Now, first thing is to add something. Add any element that may be a text or image. So far, we have added image into our VideoScribe. Now, what next? That's a good question. Now, go ahead and I will click on this image and go to our timeline. This is our timeline of our VideoScribe. Now go here, and there is an option of element properties. When I click on it, the element properties box appears in front of me, where I can set all the element properties of that image. And there you can see that image properties is written here. From here you can set any properties we will discuss now in detail. The first thing that you see here is that there is an option of draw, move in, and fade in. Whichever option you want to apply, you can easily do it. The specialty of VideoScribe is that we want VideoScribe animated videos mainly that they get drawn, but we will discuss all of them in detail further on. Now I have chosen draw. The next thing is I have options to draw it as a full color, in outlines form, in grayscale, or silhouette. We can choose any color, any option according to our requirement. Now if I choose full color, this is our preview that our image will be drawn as a full color image. Now if I choose outlines, you can see that in the preview here that our image has turned into an outline form. That is, our image will be drawn as an outlines. Now we have a third option, that is grayscale. That is, the image will be drawn as a grayscale, generally known as the black and white. So we have options like of this also. And the last option is silhouette, which means that if we want to draw our image as a shadow, as a black shadow, we can choose this option like this as per our requirement. Now I want to draw this image as in full colors, so I am choosing the option of full color. Below this we have the option of opacity, in which we can decrease the opacity of our image or increase the opacity of our image. Along this we have the option of rotation, that is, we can rotate our object to any angle that we want. And beside this, if we come here, there is an option of flipping image. We can also flip our image like this, like this, like this, or again back the original way. So we have these options here in the image properties. Now at the end you can see that there are the options of animation, which shows that the time required to draw this image. You can set it by your own requirement. From minus you can decrease the time, and from plus you can increase the time, or you can just simply click on it and type the time manually, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever you want. Let me choose 5 seconds for this and click OK. Along this there is an option of pause, which means that once your image gets drawn, how much time you want this process to get stopped, get paused. So I am placing it as 0.5 second, that is half a second. You can decrease the time by 0, which means no stop, no pause, directly move to next work. I'm placing it as a half second. And the next one is transition time. Now what this means is that once the one diagram or once one image is finished or one element is finished, moving from one element to other element, how much time should it take from one element to the other element in transition? You can set that time here. I'm setting it as a half second. You can choose any settings from here according as per your requirements. Now coming towards the other tab, and that is drawing hand. Now remember, we can choose the drawing hand from here, and also there's one more options that I'll show later on. Let's see it here first here now, and there's drawing hands. Once you open that, you can see that there are different hands available which have like this pen here, or you can choose like this one which have a crayon in his hand, or you can choose like this which is working just only with a finger and no pencil or marker with it on in his hand, or you can choose a hand like this one which have an eraser in his hand, or you can choose this one which have a marker in his hand. And there are a lot of options. There is a vast variety of library in VideoScribe. If you have an active internet connection, you can see that at this side you would have a vast variety of library to choose from. At this moment, since I have no active internet connection, so there I cannot see any of the available options online. There is a vast variety of library in VideoScribe from which you can choose different hands. Even if someone wants to choose something like that, there should be no hand and there should only be a marker, a pencil, a pen, an eraser, a crayon, whatever one wants, even a highlighter, you can choose that also. There in the library, these all options are available. You can choose them is very easily, and just click OK and you will be set to go. And if sometime you don't want a hand, you just want that there should be no hand, just gets drawn, you can choose the option of no hand. Just select this and you will see that there will be no hand at all. But in VideoScribe we prefer that there must be some kind of hand, or there must be some kind of crayon, marker, eraser, pencil, pens, whatever, but there must be some kind of element. But that depends on the requirement. Even maybe there is some requirement of yours that you don't want any hand or any pencil, crayons, so you can choose also that. Let's go into the previous tab, and now you should have understood that what options do we have in the image properties tab, and select OK, and you know that we have set the element properties for this image, and we have discussed in very detail how we set element properties. Now I hope that for this image it will be very easy for you to understand how we are going to set the element properties of this image. I will go in the timeline, click on the element properties, and from here you have the properties of draw, move in, fade in, and there is one more option which was not present the last time, and that is morph. We will discuss this option morph in very detail, and I will be giving you 2 to 3 or even 4 examples on this later on in the video. And I want it as a draw, and there I set animation time to, let's say 3 seconds. This is more than enough. I will choose OK, and then half and half seconds, and then select OK. So it's very simple that how we can set element properties in VideoScribe. So you have learned till now that how to add images in VideoScribe, and alongside this how to add to edit element properties of images. And now let me show you a preview of what we have added till now. And now it's not a final video, just a preview what we have done and what we have to do more to make a professional looking whiteboard animation video. Till now I would like to say one thing, that remember this, that what we have added. And now I will go towards the preview option there, which says that play from start. And along this there is an option from which we can choose to preview from a certain element. We will discuss that later. Now when I click on this, you will see that even though this image is placed here and this image is placed here, but when I click on preview, this image will not get drawn here, rather it will get in the center. When it turns to this image, this will not get drawn here, but it will get drawn in the center also. Now why is that? We will discuss it after the preview. Let's see a preview. Now you see it that it gets drawn in the center. Now for the second image, you see that it is getting drawn in the center, in the middle. Now why is that? It's because we haven't set the cameras for these. So what is camera setting? Now I'll show you that. Click on this image and come at the bottom. There's an option of set camera to current position. Click on this, and now this option turned to blue color. Now when I click on this, you see that this is gray. When I click on it, set camera to current position, you see that it is gray. When I click on it, it will turn to blue like this. Now we have this as a blue. But alongside this, there is one more option, clear element cameras position. So you can also remove the camera position. But why I have added this, let me show you again. And now you see when preview, this image is being drawn where we have placed it, and this image where we have placed it. Whenever you click on this, there is an option of zoom at, and always uncheck this option. And why is that? I will show it to you with an example. Now I will just place it again back and show you why we remove this checkbox. Now let me change this location and go to another slide. I'm going to another slide and adding one more image just to show you why we remove the checkbox in the VideoScribe. Let me add this emoji, and what I will do is that I will place it here. I'll go to element properties and just decrease the time to 4 seconds and half seconds, and okay, and set camera to current position. Now if I click on play from start, now what will happen, that this will get drawn, the next image will get drawn, and the next image will get drawn. At the end, what happens there, the whole slide will get zoomed in, and we don't want this. That's why we remove the checkbox at the start. That should be in your mind. So that's why we remove the checkbox which says that zoom at and this. So now I have removed this. Now you see the difference, that this all gets drawn, this will get drawn, and at the end it will remain at the same place rather than all and everything coming to a single point. So it is very important to uncheck that box. Now let's add one more image, and let's add this emoji, a happy emoji. And we have added this here. We will go to element properties, we'll want it drawn, and we set timings and set OK, and we go to set camera to current position. So you see, we have made a whiteboard animation video, a very basic one, but yet we have made something. Let's go ahead and add a new slide. By adding a new slide, this time rather than using an image, I'm going to show you how we can add text in our VideoScribe. Okay, I'm going to click on add new text. This is alongside the add new image tab, and I will click on add new text, and you see that there is a pop-up where we can add our text, whatever text we want. Okay, let me write something and I will show you. Now you see that I have written some text in VideoScribe. Let's just click on this, okay, and you see that I have added a text in VideoScribe. Now I want to resize it. It's very simple, just click on this and resize it. Now you know how to add text in VideoScribe. Now as we have done for the images, similarly we will do the same steps for this text. And what do I mean by that is that I'll click on it, I'll go in the timeline and click on element properties. By going there, I have the same pop-up as for the image, but this time it shows that text properties. So there are some differences, but mainly this is the same, as there's options of draw, move in, fade in, and I have options like gap. And this gap, by this gap, it means that you see in the preview that the gap between the words, if I increase this, you see that in the preview that the gap between the words is getting increased. By decreasing this, the gap in the text becomes smaller. Let's add 0, and you see that, click OK, and now you see that the gap between the words becomes normal. So you can also go in negative, in which case the words will overlap each other. So from here you can very easily set these things. Alongside there is an option of draw right to left. If you check this, it will get drawn, but not from this side to this side, but it will get drawn from this side to this side. And now why is that? This is because there are languages like Urdu, Arabic, which needs this thing. They are written from right to left rather than from left to right. In that situations, we use this thing. And the next thing is the opacity. As was for images, you can use the opacity option. And similarly, we have the option of rotation as was present in the images tab. And below we have the same animation timings and pause timings and the transition timings. And we also have the drawing hand options similarly as was present for the images. And click OK. And the next thing, that was when we edit element properties for an image, after that what we do is that we set camera for that. So similarly, after setting element properties for the text, we will go and set camera to current position. This is a must. We must set camera to current position so that it does not go outside of the frame and remains at the same point where we have placed that. Now let me show you that we have added a text in our whiteboard and we have set its element properties, and after that we have set the camera. And now, as I told you before, that there are two options, that play from start and play from current element. It will show up as a preview of the video that we are going to get at the end, but from this element. So I will click on this element just to show you that how this will appear in our video. And remember, I have unchecked this box. So now you know that we have added images and text in our VideoScribe. Mainly the main two things, the main two components of our VideoScribe are images and text, which we have learned so far. So now you know that whiteboard animation videos is very easy to make using VideoScribe. Now let's go ahead. We have inserted text in VideoScribe, but what if I need another color from this besides this black color for my text? Can I do that? Well, definitely you can change the color of your text in VideoScribe. It's very easy. Just go here and click on add new text and type whatever text you want. We have added some text in our VideoScribe. Let's change the color of this text. Click here and we have different swatches available to choose from. Let's choose this color and click OK. And let me tell you one more thing, that is that you can also choose hex value if you have it. Click OK and click OK. And you see that we have added a text in different color. Now one more thing that I have to tell you in at this point is that if sometimes that happens to you, that your slide gets distorted while working and you don't know where I placed at the start, just go to your timeline, double click on it, on any text or image that whose camera have you set. Your scene will get automatically set. Now just click on this, resize it, and you see that I have added a text colored. So you can see that how easy it is to add text and change its color. Now the rest is the same. Go to element properties and click on the element properties and set it as per your own requirement and click OK. And the next step is to click on set camera to current position. This is how we can add text, how we can add different color to our text, and how we set our camera and edit element properties. Now one more thing or one more question that may arise to someone is that I am using this text, and why is that? Can we apply any other font style to our text? So yes, the answer is yes, we can apply other font styles, but do remember that when you install your VideoScribe for the first time, the only font style that is available with you is this basic. You have only one basic font style available with you. If you want to add new font style, you have to install it. As you can see from the drop down here that I have added different font styles to my VideoScribe. We can import any font style to our VideoScribe if we have it on our system. Just click on manage fonts and you see that I have different fonts available in my VideoScribe in my system PC. And you can see that these are all the available fonts that I have in my PC, and this is the imported fonts that I have imported into my VideoScribe. You can very easily import any font of your own choice to VideoScribe. As you hover over your fonts, you see that there's a plus button. If you click on it, you can import that font to your VideoScribe. Now as for example, I will show you one. Now let me check that any font that is not available here, I will import that in, just for you. Let's check this one. I don't think so. This font I have added here. I will click on this plus and there is an option of importing font. Now you see that there are different characters available, but I am interested to import only the basic characters, so I will click on take. As I take on this, all my fonts will get imported from my system to VideoScribe. This is a very simple process. Just wait for a few minutes, for a little bit, and all your fonts will automatically get imported into your VideoScribe. As you can see that we have our new font right here. This way we can add any font style into our VideoScribe. Let's go and apply a font style into this into our VideoScribe. From click on the drop down box and we have brought this we have imported this font style. I'll be applying this font style and click OK. Now you see that I have imported this font style into VideoScribe. I just resized it. Click on element properties, the rest is the same, and click OK. And the next thing is set camera to current position, and you see that we have added text into our whiteboard VideoScribe. We have changed the color of the video font in the VideoScribe, and we have imported new font styles to VideoScribe and applied it. So this is a simple and very easy way how to add images and text into our VideoScribe. Do remember that I have discussed each topic in very detail, keeping in mind the beginner level students that they don't understand what VideoScribe is and how whiteboard animation works. If you are watching this video for the second time or third time and you want to skip to some specific topic, I have put the detailed timeline in the description and you can go there and watch, and you can skip very easily to any specific topic in the whole video. Let's move ahead and add one more slide. Now in this slide I will tell you one more things, and that is if I add an image, let's add this image, and I'm resizing it and placing it here, and I'm going to set its element properties like this, and I'm adding setting its camera and then adding some text. I have typed some text. I will choose a font style, any font style, just as an example, and I will choose some color font, my font style, and click OK. Okay, now I'm going to set this text. I'm placing it here. I am placing it here, and I am going to here set camera to current position, and similarly for the image I am going to set its camera position here. Now the other thing that I would like to tell you is that if we click on play from current element, the image will get drawn first, and then after that the text will get drawn. But what if someone says that I don't want like this, I want that first this text should appear and after that the image should appear. So how can we do that? Should I do I have to delete this and again enter all these things? No, just go to your timeline, click on anything that you want to change its location, just press it and move it anywhere you want to move. So I want to move it, I want to make sure that first this text should appear and after that this image should appear. So this text will appear first and now this image will appear, and you can see that in the preview. You see that first the text appeared and then image appeared. Let me show you again. First the text would appear now, and after this text the image will appear. So this is how we can change the location of any element to appear in the video. Now let me show you one more very interesting thing, and that is if I want to add an image like this one, like a car. And what I do is that I resize it and I am placing it here, and I want that this car should move from this point and to go towards this point. How can I do that? So I'm placing it here. I will go to element properties. I'll go it as a draw and I will set the 5 seconds and half second. Okay. And set camera to current position. I'm going to add one more image of the same car, and this time I am keeping it a little bit larger because it's coming towards us, just a little bit larger in size. Now I am going to click on element properties, and now I will discuss the morph effect, how we can apply the morph. Click on this and you have morph. Click on morph. I want it to get morphed from the last car that I have added in my VideoScribe. Just set the element properties here and set the timings. Click on this and OK, and click OK. And now just click on this and let's have a preview. This car is being drawn, it gets colored, it gets moved from this point to the other and again in colored. Now if one asks that it doesn't look that much good, that it gets drawn then get colored, then during movement it again turns to outlines forms. So that's why when we do this kind of thing, we generally do that is go to element properties and rather than full color we use select outlines and OK. And now you can see that if I show you the preview, you can see that the car is getting drawn, and rather than being colored it will move directly to the end point, and at that point it will get colored. So this seems much better than the previous one in which it gets colored, then gets converted to outline forms and then moves. I'll go give you one more example of morph, and that is let's get one image, and that is a girl who is sad. I am resizing it first of all and I am putting her here. I chose a girl character. I'll go to element properties. I will choose the element properties for her, and let's say 4 seconds and half and OK, and then set camera to current position, and then I will go and add some text. Okay, I have added some text. Now I want to apply some font style. Apply any font style that you want and apply, let's suppose I do apply some color to it and click OK. Now I have also added some text to my VideoScribe slide. Just give you some angle. To give it some angle, I will I can easily do that from here. I go here, click on element properties and define the properties very easily from here and click OK. And after that I will click on set camera to current position. Do remember that whenever you add any image or text, you have to do element property settings and set its camera. These are the basic things to do in VideoScribe. Now let's add one more image, and that is a happy girl here. Now I am adding this happy girl here and she's standing right here. I just want that this girl should transform from this to this. I can do that. And how can I do that? Is by morph effect. I'll click on this element properties. I will go to morph. So now you can see the difference from the last and now. And the next thing is set camera. Yes, very good. Now I am saying that this girl will get drawn here. Then I am saying that get skilled, learn some skill and be happy. Let's have a preview. The girl is being drawn who is very sad. Then we have get skilled and be happy. Earn something. You see that the sad girl gets transformed and is happy now. This is how you can apply the morph effect in VideoScribe in whiteboard animations. This is very simple. One example of the morph effect. You can do anything with morph effect and other commands in VideoScribe. Let me show you one more command, and that is let's take this bike, and first thing that I want to do is resize it, and let's place it here. Let's resize it some more, and I'm placing it here. I will go to element properties, and since I want to apply the morph effect on the next image, so what I want to do is that instead of full color I will choose outlines form and OK. Now the next thing that I have to do is set camera to current position. Now let's go and add another bike, and this time I go and resize it. First of all I will resize it and a little bit big since it's coming towards us. This will be much or a little bit bigger. Okay. First thing that I have to do is go to element properties. I want it to morph from the last image that we have added of the bike and set animation timings. Let's set it 5 seconds and half second of pause time and transition time and OK. And set camera. Now let's have a preview. Now you see that this bike is getting drawn here. It will move from this point to this point very smoothly, and at the end it will get colored. So this is how you can apply morph in VideoScribe for your whiteboard animation videos. Hopefully you have understand very well that how to apply morph in VideoScribe. Now let's discuss some more details, and that is if you have a question like this that okay, we are working in a white background. Is it possible to change the background color or background of the VideoScribe? So yes, we can do this very easily. How we can do is that just go to the option here, that is background options. Click on this and you can see here that we have different backgrounds available here. Choose any background and choose OK, and you see that we have changed our background in VideoScribe. So this can be done as per your requirement. If you have any requirement in which you do not want a plain background, so you can choose a different background very easily. Similarly, if you want to change the color of your background, you can also do that from here. You see here, change background color. Click on this and you have different swatches of the colors available. You have choose any color and click OK, and you see that you have changed the color of your background. There is one more option that I will also discuss with you, is that if you want to vignette soft and hard, you have two options. You can also do this. You see that now there's some darkness at the corners, and brightness toward the center. You can also hard it by applying the hard vignette, and okay. Now you see that we have hard vignetted it. Similarly, we can choose any color to our backgrounds or change our backgrounds to any form. I am choosing the white color and choosing the simple plain white background, which is this, and click OK. Now you see that I'm working on a plain white background, but if you have any requirement to change your background or background color, you can do that very easily by this option, which says background options. Hopefully I have discussed all the options in very detail. In the description I have given the complete timeline. If you want to skip to any specific topic, if you are watching it second time or third time, you can do that very easily. And please remember, if you have any other question, any issue, any query, please do let me know in the comments below. I will try to make video on that topic for you to answer your question. Now let's have a preview into our complete video what we have studied so far. So we have added images, we have learned how to add images, how to edit element properties of the images. After that we added some images and again practiced how to edit their element properties, and alongside this we also discussed how to set camera. Then we added text to our whiteboard animation, we changed the color of the text, and also we learned how we can add new fonts to our VideoScribe. After this we discussed how to change the locations in timeline if we want to replace the locations of the images to appear. After that we learned how to work on morph command, how we apply the morph command, and for this we gave another example also where we used a girl as an example, and we said that get skilled, and then this girl transformed to a happy girl. Hopefully all your questions have been discussed till so far, and this is again an example of morph. After this we have discussed how to change the background and background colors in VideoScribe. We have discussed that also. Now let's move ahead and add one more slide where I will discuss the two more options that are fade in and slide in. Let's go to add new image, and let's choose this dollar bill. I have chosen this dollar bill and I am placing it here. I will show you how the command works of fade in or move in. Let's first try the move in command. Click on move in. Now you have different options from where you want it to get moved in. Let's try the bottom one. It will move from the bottom to this. Let's set the timings and transitions and pause timing and OK. And remember, set camera to current position. Now you see that if I show you preview of this, you see that a hand is bringing the dollar into the scene. So this is how the slide in command works, slide in effect works. Let's add one more image, and let's choose this credit card. I am resizing this credit card and I am placing it here. Go to element properties, and I want to move in from top. Let's this time let's choose top, and let's have settings of 3 seconds more than enough, or we can also increase to 4 seconds, and OK, and set the camera to current position. Now let's have a preview of both. This will come from bottom and this credit card will come from the top, that is slide from the top. Now you can also do is that you can remove the hand, and as I told you, you can do that from go to element properties, drawing hand, and there is an option of no hand. Let me show you once, and OK, and OK. Now you see that this dollar bill is hand is bringing this dollar but now this credit card will appear without any hand. So this is how you can apply these effects in VideoScribe very easily. And now let's add one more slide and discuss the fade in option. And how is that? I will go add image, and let's choose this one and go to element properties. Element properties, this time I want the effect of fade in. I'm showing you how fade in works. Fade in, there from here I will choose time, let's 4 seconds, and okay, and then I will set camera to current position. I chosen this. Now you see that this image will get fade in from here. Let's show you preview from here. This comes here and the next slide will come, and you see that this image just appeared as fade in into our scene. Let's add some more images to show you how this scene works and what's the difference between the other things. Let's resize this tree and let's put it here and go to element properties, show fade in, and set the timings. I'm setting the timings to 3 seconds and okay, and okay, and set camera to current position. Now let's have a preview again. This image has appeared. Now a tree will appear here. You see, this is how you can apply different effects to your images in VideoScribe. Now we have discussed almost all of the details for beginners level in our VideoScribe. The last step is to render this into our video. Click here, download or publish VideoScribe video. Click here and you have options of different options. Since we want to download it and want to convert it in video form, we will click on download video, and we have different options like this. I am choosing the Windows WMV form. You can choose any one of these as per your requirement, but definitely we want to choose to make it as a video, so we use among these three options. You can choose as AVI or Windows WMV, but I am choosing WMV. Below this there are options like video quality 1080, 360, and whatever you want as per your requirement. Below this there are options of frame per second. 25 is good for me, but you can choose any frame rate according to your requirements. And below this you can rename your file, your video file that you want for you as an output. And when you click OK, your video will get start rendering. Now you see that video has started rendering. It will take some time in rendering and your video will get prepared after rendering. Hopefully you have learned the basics of VideoScribe and able to whiteboard animated videos in VideoScribe. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments below. I will try to make video on that topic for you.